welcome back to Let's Play Mystery Case Files, The Riddle of Mrs. Bishop. I'm MCF-Papa, and this is part number 2. Happy Thanksgiving if you're watching this when I upload it. And last part we began investigating Mrs. Bishop, and apparently we have a new upgraded car. So let's see what the upgraded car is like. Ooh, it's slightly more modern, though still quite old-fashioned. And look at that 3D effect of the car. Ooh, it even has one of the little skeleton keychains on it. And an integrated spot for our iPad. Ooh, boy. Look at that. That was amazing. Oh no, I hear screaming inside. I arrived at Bishop Manor and heard someone screaming inside. The door's locked, but I can't leave someone in danger. I have to break it down. Maybe check for a key under the mat first. Or I guess break the door down too. I guess that works. This game definitely does seem a bit of a step up graphically compared to other MCF games. Maybe because they took a full year for it. Ooh. Wow. Didn't expect... I can honestly say I didn't expect to see a bunch of ghosts there.
A secret door. Open the lock and find the key.
Okay, Mrs. Bishop. I guess she's being possessed.
Fatima sought the key, but the lock is the answer. A lock with no key. This is the path to knowledge.
Is it? I don't know about that.
Mother, you're having another of your spells. You need to rest.
I guess this guy would be considered a Mr. Bishop.
Mr. Hollow, please see to our guest while I take my mother to her room.
Thank you for your concern, but there was no need to damage the door. I'm Mr. Hollow, the Bishop family's butler. And you are?
I'm MCF-Papa, and you are very old to be a butler. And I think that's the hotel from the last resort in that painting there. Why is that there? I don't know. When I entered the house, I saw an astonishing sight. Agnes was in some sort of trance, surrounded by a strange glow, and I could swear I saw ghostly figures. I need to find out what's going on here. Indeed. I guess give him our badge.
Ah, the famous master detective. I thought we might see you here. What can I do for you? Mrs. Bishop's condition can be upsetting, but I assure you there's nothing to worry about. She says some strange things, but it's simply the result of a disordered mind.
I already saw the ghosts, butler guy. I don't think you can pass off just, oh, she's just a bit cuckoo. When I saw ghosts and her being possessed or whatever.
She also seems to believe ghosts are haunting the hall clock, but it's just a faulty clock. It breaks at the same time every day, and I think that frightens her. I keep a log of our visitors if you'd like to take a look. You might find something of interest there.
Again, a really choppy animation. I don't know what that is, because like the rest of the game's running fine. I think I'm being watched. Don't show that you're reading this note. I suspect Gwen is trying to drive Agnes mad. Agnes said she found evidence in Gwen's room. It's hidden in the clock. Okay.
I hope I've eased your mind. You'll have to talk to Gwen to learn more about Mrs. Bishop. She's busy in the kitchen, but I'll tell her you're here. Please wait here and she'll call for you when she's ready. Now, if you excuse me, I must see to the broken door.
Yeah, you do that, Mr. Butler. Ooh, and now all of a sudden the room got much more sinister and dark. Organ music vaguely sounds like the Ravenhurst theme remix from the end of Escape from Ravenhurst that used organs in it. But maybe that's just because they both use organs. I believe that, yeah, I just went to the one location in the first part, so I'm still on track for collectibles. Ooh, it's like a lizard or something. Oh, I guess they're all different types of robot watchers, I guess. And, well, that's cool. So it's not finding the same exact thing in the locations this time. And the usual puzzle piece, too. Now, what the heck's this? A high-tech mousetrap? But, like, look at that 3D effect. It's integrated very well into the scene. Like I said earlier, I think this game seems to really have been a step up in terms of graphics, except I don't know why some of the animations for the Master Detective are being choppy. Weird. Like, look at that lovely fire effect right there. Gwen. This is her diary. This is like the Dunwich horror. The ghosts are driving Agnes crazier than the horsemen in Washington Irving's legendary tale. It's like an Edgar Allan Poe story. Once I'm rid of Agnes, I'll just have to deal with Richard. Goliath will fall. The code's changed again. I assume the capital letters like form a message or something. I found Gwen's diary in the clock. Is she driving Agnes crazy or someone framing her, like the butler himself? I shouldn't jump to conclusions, but I must protect this evidence. There's a code in the diary, but I don't know what it's for. What's causing this clock to stop at the same time each day? There must be something inside the mechanism. Maybe if I start it, I can figure out what's causing it to stop. Makes sense, I guess. Ooh, the dog eye follows you. So spooky. Now who's that?
I told you to put the special spices in Agnes's dinner. Don't tell Richard about any of this, or you'll be looking for a new job.
Boy, there sure are a lot of characters introduced in this game you interact with. Mr. Hollow asked me to wait until I was called, but I caught a glimpse of Gwen in the kitchen, yelling at the cook about special spices. I wonder what she means by that. It's drugs, probably. Safe to assume they're like doping Mrs. Bishop. And I guess Gwen would be considered like Miss Bishop, unless she's married, and then she would be Mrs. Bishop too. Maybe she's the one who's Riddle we're chasing after. Ooh, get a load of like the sinister forest outside. Very spooky. Psychiatric evaluation. The patient, Agnes Bishop, exhibits no signs of significant personality disorder or mental illness. Symptoms likely indicate a form of dementia. No special treatment is required. Yeah, I think it's something more than just dementia. Alright. What's in the dumbwaiter? Mr. Hollow, I don't know why the clock is stopping. I checked this part. There appears to be nothing wrong with it. Don't forget which 5 buttons will start it again. Dust for fingerprints. Ooh, boy. Oh, it's on the other. There we go. All right. Oh, that's kind of lame. I thought they would be doing like some sort of classic gear puzzle where you gotta make them all match up and turn, but instead it's just clicking on each one so they slide into place.
Oh, the clock is working again. Sorry for the wait, Detective. Please come in.
There sure are a lot of cutscenes so far in this game. Hopefully they keep that up. That's pretty nice. I found a strange piece of machinery stuck in the clock. That must have been what was causing it to stop. I should try to find out what it is after I've talked to Gwen. She just invited me into the kitchen. Alright. Gwen doesn't look like a criminal, but I've learned that appearances can be deceiving. Like, when have any of the culprits we've rounded up actually looked like a criminal? You know? I guess the Banshee in Dire Grove looks like a criminal or something. I don't know. Alistair Dalamar, I'll give him, looks pretty evil. So, I guess him.
The master detective in our own home. I recognized you immediately. Agnes is quite a fan of yours. Oh, I'm her daughter-in-law, Gwen. Agnes is still not feeling well, but I can answer any questions you might have.
Oh, she is Mrs. Bishop then. So maybe it is her who's the riddle we're gonna solve. Oh, yeah, probably don't want to give her the diary.
Oh, you found the doctor's report. Do you see the nonsense I'm dealing with? They called it a type of dementia, but I know Agnes is possessed. Our house is haunted. I myself have heard strange noises right here in the kitchen. It sounds like it's coming from the cupboard. Could you look into that? My head is killing me. I've been under so much stress. Please, get me some painkillers out of the wooden box on the table. You'll need this.
Don't you have a butler to get you your painkillers? I guess not. Gwen is convinced that the house is haunted. The diary I found mentions ghosts, too. She said she heard sounds from behind the kitchen cabinets. She thinks it's the ghosts, but I'm not convinced yet. But we saw ghosts already. What do you mean you're not convinced yet? Yeah, I really like, though, that the robots you find have like a little animation for when you collect them and they like move off. Though I guess they aren't all unique, like there was another lizard one which we just saw in the last room. But still cool that they had some variety like that. Ooh, another mouse trap. Very sinister. Kitchen helper, an indispensable tool for any kitchen. Just insert a battery and follow the instructions on the screen. Alright. I want to find the puzzle piece first. I don't want to run the risk of missing any of them. There is one in this location, isn't there? Yeah. Doesn't look like it's there. Oh well, I believe they do let you backtrack, or at least get them at the end if you miss any of them. So I guess just do that. Oh, they wouldn't have a puzzle piece in here, I don't think. Finally, a hidden object scene, though. It took him a while to have one. There must be something to use the lighter on. Ah. Ooh, that makes a spooky dragon ghost appear. How about that? Well, that was a lot of trouble. I guess just 'cause her house isn't the cleanest, but we got your painkillers.
Thank you. If you're going to investigate the rest of the house, you might need this deactivator for all the mousetraps.
Oh boy. Now we can get rid of the mouse traps, but we will do that in the next part. So like and subscribe if you want. I'll see you next time.